We have done it, everyone of Swolenormous Nation. Oh, oh, oh. We have made it to episode 365.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
This episode had to be done outside because the first episode was done outside. Obviously a different backdrop, obviously a different location, but it was done outside all the same. A year ago, 365 days ago, Papa Swolio was born. Papa Swolio was born and came to you live with episode 1. And do you all remember what that episode was? Do you remember what that episode was? I'm just sitting out here, sitting on the grass, just minding my own gains, enjoying the sun, nice cool breeze. Decided to lounge outside. Maybe I'll lay down a little bit. Yeah, this will be cool. This will be kind of sexy, right? There we go. Maybe I'll do sexy gains. Yeah, sexy gains. Yeah, Papa Swolio sexy gains. Just lounging, decided. There we go. Yay, thank you, Erin, thank you so much. Love it. 1 year of Swole. Hell yeah, Doug. Love you, bro. Love you, Jennifer. Chad, yeah. Everyone coming in for 365. Even the planes coming in. You can't see it, but there's like 6 planes up there. See them? With the chemtrails. You see them up there? I can't be good. Yep. Leaking neurotoxins and poisons into the environment, brainwashing the people of this world. Yay. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much, bro. Chris, thank you. Daily Swole Club 365. Yeah, you know what I want right now? And this could be a pretty casual episode, but I got some cool DP in the house. First off, I got to get a good gorilla grunt. Ready? I got to introduce it, and then we'll talk talk about a couple things. Love from Spain. Thank you. Welcome everyone to episode 365 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. 365. So, man, 365. I know I've said that number a few times. When you think about it, lost keys, so I guess I'll go hard. I love it. Yeah, you know, it's interesting because I was here a year to the day talking about counting gains. You guys remember that episode? Oh, here's what I want. Yeah, here's what I want. This is what I want. I want everyone to, let me get a little more comfortable. I want you all to leave in the comments what episode you started with. I want to know what your first episode of the Daily Swole was with. Like what was what number of the episode? So if you know what episode you started with, leave it in the comments. Leave in the comments. Sweet, Peter. Thanks for listening while you're training. You make some sick gains today, bro. 365 slices of bacon. Bobby, you are a gift, my friend. You are a gift. Fitness is not a lifestyle. 250. So which episode did you start at? Like, which one did you come into contact? I know a lot of you went back and started listening from the beginning, but which episode did you start with? A lot of you are new. Yeah, DP, you're there from 8 and 12, episode 64. That's awesome. That's awesome. So first off, I just want to say from the absolute, the teens on Periscope. Look at that, Busker Day. Some people probably came in from Busker. I just want to say, really, I want to say thank you so much, because, you know, it's funny, I was just joking, you know, a little while ago about this, you know. If you weren't here, would I still be doing this? If you weren't here, would I still be doing this? And the fact of the matter is, if you weren't here, this wouldn't exist. You know, it would just be like a video vlog, and it would be me talking to myself. Maybe they would be on YouTube, and maybe some people would watch it. But it's the interaction. And I know a lot of you are in my premium group. A lot of you are in here with premium, so you see a lot more of me, and, you know, we go into a lot more depth, and, you know, the behind the scenes family of Swolenormous, but the community, the family that's here, that's a part of the Daily Swole. Most of you that are in premium came into contact with all of this from the Daily Swole, you know, from maybe one of my spotlight videos. A lot of you saw that, you know, Fitness is Life video that's got like almost 5 million views. So just the fact that not only, and I mentioned this before, not only am I here every day, and I know not everyone can watch it live at 12. I get that. You know, I'm here live at 12. That's my thing. But a lot of you watch this later, but you're consistent. You catch every episode. I'm going to keep on talking, but Sirfus Mindy, someone just asked about premium. So if anyone's in premium that's in here right now, I know a lot of you are, just answer her question right there about the premium. What is this premium membership that I speak of? So I can continue. So you guys can tell her a little bit about premium, those of you that are in it. Just answer her in the comments, please. Just the fact that I'm here every day, but I know you don't all have to be. And the fact that I may have started it because I was here, but when you think about it, this community and this connection, you know, where we are all, you know, linking in, where we all like meshing in, where we've created this, like that, this overlap of interest, of passion, of friendship, of family. You know, this was just waiting to happen. Like, this was meant to happen. So this is just the venue in which all of us have met. This is just the place in which all of us have like crossed paths. But I had this interest before I started. You had this interest before you started. I mean, we're like, are we different people now? We're not different people. We're not different people than when before I started doing the Daily Swole. We're the same people. We're the same people now than we were before, than when we were on episode 1. We're the same people. You know, we were just given the opportunity to cross paths and to share our interests. Hi, Ruth. You know, we were given the chance to cross paths and to share our interests. Well, I agree, Carrie. I know we're healthier people. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we're more muscular people. We're, you know, more bearded, you know. We're definitely better people now. All right, let me just recap. We're better now. We agree, we're better now. But at the core, we're not different. You know, this was us before. So in other words, my point being, the reason why this is the way it is today is not because of me, it's because of us. You know, it's because of this community, it's because of everyone. And sometimes, you know, maybe if I started this 2 years ago, you know, think about that, everyone. I really want you to think about it. If I started the Daily Swole 2 years ago, imagine how different it would be now. And I'm not talking about bigger or, you know, more people watching. I'm saying different, because different people, you might not have caught my show. You might not have gotten in at the right time. You might not have found it. Maybe like the timing wouldn't have been right and you would have missed it and never found it. Maybe you would have found it earlier and would have developed into something different. You know, I mean, timing is everything. Like, there would have been different people in premium at this point. There would have been different people. I don't know, it just would have been different. I'm not saying it wouldn't have been good, but it would have been different. And I'm just so thankful that it is the way that it is. That's my point. Yeah, Mindy, right in the description of this post, there's a link. Like in the top in the description, the link is right above like where I put the title here. It's literally the way it is because this is the way it's supposed to be. Like, and I'll be honest with you, and I've said this before, you've seen this in my vlogs on YouTube. You've seen this in, you've seen this, I've mentioned this before in premium. I've mentioned this to sometimes some of you when I do the one-on-ones, a Daily Swole Club. Like today, still doing Daily Swole Club. This is not a day off for Daily Swole Club. Still doing one-on-ones. So make sure you like and share and hashtag Daily Swole Club. You can even throw a Daily Swole Club 365. That's appreciated. And I've told some of you this, that, you know, I've always, for a long time in my life, and I just want to be honest with you, like I always am, but I felt behind, you know? I felt behind. I felt like I knew I loved fitness. I knew I loved exercise, but I always felt behind. I felt like even though I loved fitness and working out and bodybuilding, that I didn't know what I wanted to do. And my family, my close friends, they knew this because I would say it. I'm like, oh man, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know what I want to do. But I loved working out, you know? I knew I loved working out. I still love working out, you know? I love fitness. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. So it's like, okay, well, you know, just be a personal trainer. Like I didn't, you know, personal training, it wasn't enough for me. It wasn't fulfilling enough for me. And I just had this conversation with John this morning in the one-on-one that like I knew I could do more. I knew I could do more. I knew I could help more people. I knew I can, you know, make a connection with more people. I knew I could change more than just one person one-on-one. Because the thing is, with personal training, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, brother. The thing is with training, you know, a lot of times as a trainer, and some of you might be in the field, and whether you have clients, any kind of business, and you have people that are really, no one's really as invested as you are. Okay, they don't have the same passion. They're going to the gym because they need to get in shape and they hire a personal trainer, you know, myself or someone else in the past, right? But they truly don't want it, right? You know, I always talk about finding your why discipline. They truly don't want it. And if someone doesn't really intrinsically want it, they don't want to grow, they don't want to change, then they're not going to. And then it just became this situation where I was going there and almost like hanging out, training someone, and you know, they might get results, but in reality, if you train someone 2 or 3 times a week for an hour, you're only with them about 2% of the week. 2% of the time. The other 98%, they're off doing anything, eating crappy food, not working out, doing things wrong. And then at some level, you're to blame, or it's your failure as a part, you know, as a personal trainer, you know, as the person that's supposed to be helping them get in shape, you know, as being a motivating factor. And it's not fair. It's not fair to a trainer. You know, it's not fair to the trainer. And it's not fair to the relationship. It's not fair to the client because, you know, you're not going to lie and say that you're going to get all the results in the world. And I was always very honest, but it takes a lot of effort on both parties. And I knew I could do more. I knew some way and somewhere I could contact more people. I could get involved with more people. I could help more people on a larger scale. So when I started teaching, when I started doing certifications and all my other ventures, you know, it became more of a passion, but still wasn't what I was looking for. And this is what's amazing, is that no one's doing this. You know, like this is pioneer level shit. It really is when it comes to fitness. The type of interaction, the type of community, like this is pioneer level. There are other places that offer communities and offer support, but it's not like this. And you know that because if you're here, a lot of you are involved and do other things with fitness, and you still choose to be here because you know what this is. I always tell you, no bullshit. Not gonna fuck around, not gonna jerk you around, not gonna tell you something that's not true. If I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. If I can find out for you, I know where to look. I'll either tell you where to look or I'll find out for you. I will never tell you that something's gonna work 100% because no one can tell you that. I know what works for me. I know what I've had success with, and I know what people close to me under my tutelage have had success with personally, and I will pass that along to you. I will always pass along the legitimate shit that I'm aware of. If I don't know something, I will never BS you. And I'm a human being, you know? I'm a human being. We're all fallible. There's always things that we don't know. No matter how much of an expert you are, there's something you don't know. But here's the thing, and I've said this so many times, it's not complicated. It is, but it isn't. It's complicated because the journey is hard work and the answer is unclear. It's complicated. Fitness is complicated because it's something that you have to figure out. That's what it comes down to. It's complicated because you have to find it. You have to find it. And yes, Joseph, discipline works 100%. And yes, preaching what I practice, Carrie, absolutely. Those are all huge components of this. But that's where it's complicated. That's where it seems hard or impossible or so challenging. It's because you have to travel it. You have to travel the path, and the answer is not clear. It's not in focus. You have to go through trial and error. You have to experiment. You have to push and work and train and fail. Remember, but it's not failing, it's what? It's not failing, it's learning. You succeed or you learn. And a lot of you have to learn. I have to learn. And then you find out that, and I found out, and it's very humbling, that I wasn't behind at all. And this is where I want to say thank you. I'm 33. So ever since I graduated college, a big part of me has felt lost. I've done some great things, I've had some wonderful experiences, but I felt lost in many, many ways because I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know my path, what I really wanted to. I didn't know what truly made me happy, okay? And it's amazing to create something that does that. You know, this with the Daily Swole, with Swolenormous, I have created something, we have created something that makes me truly happy. Like, this makes me extremely happy. Like, I love doing this. There's a reason why I was up doing one-on-one calls yesterday at 7:30 in the morning, and I was at the computer till 3 a.m. and I was up at 8 a.m. doing calls again this morning too. It's not because I have to, it's because I want to, because I love it. I love what is being set up. I love the community that is here, that is just so intent on spreading the word and spreading the positivity and the message that anyone can do this. Everyone can do this. And it seems difficult because it's on you. That's the truth. It's difficult, or it seems difficult, and people struggle because it's on you. You're not going to find the answer in a box. You're not going to find the answer in a bottle. You're not going to find the answer on the internet. I mean, you're going to get a lot of help here. You're going to get a lot of insight, and my programming is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But I also know that it's not going to work the same way for everyone. It's not going to work for me the way it'll work for you, the way it'll work for Tom, the way it'll work for Jane. Everyone's going to get something else out of it, but you're going to grow from it. That's what you get from Premium. That's what you get from the 90-Day Dash, and that's what you get from Swole. That's what you get from all of my content and my services and my products. That's what you get. You get growth, you get development, you get that one step closer, you get that learning, you get that success. Remember, you don't fail, you learn. Succeed or learn. You'll get one or the other. You'll learn something that you can do better. You'll win at something that works amazing. Yeah, Chad, I mean, that's awesome. So for example, Chad, it works amazing for him. And a lot of you that are doing the 90 Dash, most of you, pretty much everyone, you know, you're loving it. It works for you. It works amazing. There's always the next level. Take it to the next step. You know, amplify it, increase the intensity, change it up, take it to the next level. There's always a next level, right? But the reason why fitness seems to be so difficult and so complicated and so challenging is because it's up to you. It is literally up to you. I can tell you everything. I'll give you the world. I'll give you everything I know. And anyone that's a part of this community knows I don't hold shit back. I'll tell you the truth. I broadcast live workouts, like all of it. But it's still up to you to do it. You know, that's why I am so open with my knowledge. That's why I'm so open with my resources, is because absolutely, Dominic, Concrete Yogi in the house, it takes that fire. Yeah, you have to want it. You have to want it, and you have to work. So it's all growth. It's all growth. There's nothing bad. It's just development, learning, and then consistency. That's right, Chad. I mean, you do it or you don't. Really, you do it or you don't. I'll tell you, I'll show you, I'll guide you, but you still got to do it. And that's my point, is that it's up to you. It's up to you. It's all you. It's up to you to make it happen. And you are the ones that made all of this happen. You're the ones that gave me this opportunity. If you weren't here, if you weren't here, this wouldn't be here. So, I just want to say really, truly, thank you. There's really no other way to describe it. I can't emphasize that enough. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love all of you. But thank you not just for just being here, not thank you for joining, programs and this. Just truly thank you for giving me the opportunity to do what makes me happy. Thank you for giving me my happiness. This has just allotted me the opportunity to go more in depth with what I love, to go deeper, and to develop this more. And it's an amazing blessing, opportunity, whatever you want to call it. It's just, I'm just so fortunate. It's such an amazing situation to have all of you watching live and all of you that are catching this on the replay, because I know a lot of you are out. It's a beautiful day. I don't blame you. But, tell your friends, share this broadcast. I just want someone else to understand that 365 days ago, I did this live on Facebook, and I probably got maybe a share, maybe a like, and maybe like 10 views. And now we're getting a couple thousand, a couple thousand views a day, getting tons of shares, hundreds of comments and likes. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I know that comes from all the great content, that comes from the authenticity, that comes from, X, Y, and Z and things that I put out every day, but also comes from all of you promoting the brand, being supportive, and just being a part of it, because I wouldn't have one view if no one was here. You understand? I wouldn't have 10 views if 10 of you weren't here. That's my point. That's my point. And also just to show that it's a year. A year seems like a long time, and I guess it kind of is if you use it wisely. Like, this year has been really fast, but really long. It was a blur. And I am such a different person. My skill set is so different than it was a year ago. I am aware of so many more things than I was a year ago, about myself, about the world, about business, about just community and community building and developing great content, and what all of you respond to and what you want to see, and what helps you the most. Really, that's what it comes down to, is what I see that you need, and then I go to try to fill that void and try to fill that space. And that's where Premium came in, and that's where the 90-day dash came in, and that's where Swole just came in, giving you that extra bit that you won't find anywhere else, and giving you that extra education, skill set to succeed and to learn. Because in reality, and what I found over the course of this past year, is that there are only those two things: you succeed or you learn. So Love you all. Again, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be truly happy, to live my dream and to develop this as far as I've taken it. And just so you know, these numbers in the corner, 365, in another 365 days, you know where I'm going to be, right? Broadcasting live for episode 730. So you know that's going to come. And my last closing point is, can you imagine going from a year ago, just to recap, a year ago, there was no premium. Literally. A year ago, there was no premium. A year ago, there was no 90-day dash, and a year ago, there was no Swolga. 1 year. 1 year. It was episode 1, counting gains. I was on the porch, and none of that even existed. So if we could build this together in 1 year, imagine what we can do in 1 more year, in 5 years, in 10 years. I'm serious. Like, think about that. That's intense, right? That's intense. That's intense. Just think about where you can go, or where we will go, what's possible to get done, what you can do with your dreams, what you can do with your passion, what you can do with what makes you happy. So thank you so much. Again, I'm going to go live in premium in a few moments to kind of recap and, you know, get back a little bit more to the private community. So, or an awesome clothing line. That's right, Carrie. All the awesome shirts, Swolenormousapparel.com. Yeah, all those shirts on there. So, again, thank you so much. Anyone that is interested, I know some of you are new, joining for the first time, you've caught my video, so thank you so much for finding my material. I appreciate your presence and your attention. If you're interested in joining this premium community that I'm talking about, you get a 7-day free trial. So the link is in the description here. If you've heard me say premium a few times, like, what the heck is premium? There's a link. It explains it all when you click on the link. So you'll see a whole breakdown. You can sign up. Just 7-day free trial. It's a private community. I like to say family. It's a private family community here on Facebook, where we all, you know, the mastermind group where we all go and we support each other and, you know, go through challenges and stick to it, because, you know, it really is a journey, people. It's a journey, and whether this is a year or 2 years or 10 years, and whether you're 20 years old or you're 50 or 60 or 70, you know, life is just a journey. It's just day by day, and if you don't have people around you that support you, you can't do this alone. You know, you can't do life alone. So if you don't have that group of people you can lean on, if you don't have people you can bounce ideas off of, people that can pick you up when you're feeling down, when you're struggling, you know, like I said, fitness is, you have to be consistent. If you're not consistent, you're going to fall off. So it's really important to keep that consistency, and if you have that group and you have that support system, you'll be able to keep that consistency. So love my Swolenormous community, love my premium community, everyone in the 90-day dash, everyone that's in Swolga that had a great class yesterday. Love you all. You're great. You're amazing. And again, thank you for giving me this opportunity to find my calling and find my peace and find my happiness and really go all in 100% with all my life and all my time with this and making this as big and as wonderful as it can be. So thank you so much. Let me, like I said, it's still an episode. It's still episode 365. Still going to do Daily Swole. Daily Swole. Let's see. Who dropped a Daily Swole Club in here? Get a lot of support. Get a lot of support. Look at you guys. Look, these comments are amazing. Really. It's so heartwarming to see. Truly. Thank you so much. Did anyone do Daily Swole Club today? Did anyone do Daily Swole Club? Dun, 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 dun. 1 year of Swole. There we go. Sean. Who better? Sean Midget or Midget. I actually don't know. I don't want to say midget if it's not the name. Sean. Big Sean. And anyone that's in premium knows Sean. Sean the Midge. Let's give a nice round of applause for Sean. Well deserved. Well deserved. One of the most involved members of premium. Absolutely. Absolutely. Congratulations, Sean. Love you, brother. We'll talk soon. So Sean Midget, if he's not in here, if he's rolling around, he'll roll around. Make sure we alert him and let him know that he won. Even if he's not here, he's still gonna get it. He's still gonna get it. Just make sure you message me, Sean. Message me on my Facebook page so we can have the one-on-one. And always one-on-ones every day with the Daily Swole. And just so you know, today there's gonna be a lot more stuff going around. I mean, there's some other awesome, cool things. You know, add-ons for premium, add-ons for the 90-day dash. Just be aware. I mean, check your email. There's gonna be a lot of stuff and offers and things that are floating around. But bottom line, no matter what, you know, no matter what happens, you know, in the next year or in the next 2 years, really, because I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, half the stuff that happened this year, I didn't expect to happen a year ago. I just started, and that's the beauty of it. Think about it. That's the beauty of it. I didn't plan premium when I did episode 1. I didn't know I was going to create premium. I knew what I wanted to do, but premium, 90-day dash, Swole, like, you know, just start. Whatever you want to do, just start. You want to get in shape? Just start. Just start. Just start doing something. Just start doing something. Just start. Just start. Don't wait. Just go. Just start, because if you don't start, you'll never do it. And it sounds so silly. This stuff sounds so stupid. It's like, yeah, obviously if I don't start, it's not gonna get done. Well, yeah, if you don't start, it's not gonna get done. So fucking start. You wanna start painting? Then start painting. You wanna go BMXing again? Someone mentioned them in premium? Then go BMXing, get involved, do it. Because you're going to be old and gray and look back and be like, man, I did what I loved. I was so glad I did that. I took a risk and I did it. I took a risk. I took a risk and decided to go live every day for a year. I'm gonna do a show called The Daily Swole. And look at me now, right? Look at me now. Beard, glasses, hair, sitting on my butt, talking to you fine people. 365 episodes later, but guess what? Every single day I did it. How many days was I up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and waking up at like 11:50 and be like, oh my God, because I was up till 5 o'clock editing some videos and shit. I mean, how many times did Daily Swole like be like an inconvenience to me? Yeah, a lot of times I'm like, oh, I wanted to do it. I always enjoy it once I start. But in the, like, you know, a long time ago when I first started, I was like, man, it was a habit. You create the habit, and a lot of times it wasn't convenient, even though it was at noon. Because I'd be up till 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning straight doing video editing and setting up some other stuff behind the scenes. So it's like, but I did it. Same thing with fitness. Same thing with fitness. I wanted muscles, so I did it. I didn't feel like working out, I went. I didn't feel like eating X amount of times a day, I did it. I just did it. And I got results over time. And now even when I don't work out for a few days, I still maintain it. How did you do it? I worked my ass off for 17 years. Everything is the same way. Business, fitness, relationships. You think you're being in a relationship with, you know, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, not put any effort into it, not work on it every day, and have an amazing result? Get the fuck out of here. If you don't put effort in, then you shouldn't be with someone. It's like everything takes effort, and it takes micro effort, and it takes consistency. You have to do it. You have to do it. Anyway, enough of me yapping. Look at me running my mouth. But I want to go live in premium. I want to talk to premium for a little bit and give like the state of the Swole, state of the union. But again, to everyone that's watching publicly that's not a member of premium, you'll have a few minutes after I sign off. The link is in the description, 7-day free trial, but I'm gonna go in there, and a lot of content coming in premium, obviously, as always. But love you all. Thank you, Daniel, I appreciate it, man. And that's what I want, you know? And the reason why I talk about those things, I talk about the grind and the hustle and not wanting to do it every day and like how hard it is to do it every day, is because it's the truth. One, it's the truth. But I just want you to understand that, you know, when you do your thing, you're gonna feel the same way. You're gonna feel the struggle. You're gonna feel the, you know, the lack of desire sometimes. But you're gonna have to push through. You're gonna have to push through. So there's a lot of that too. There's a lot of that too. And there's a lot, I mean, it's just true for whatever you want to do. So if it's helping you push through your struggles and your roadblocks, that's what I want. That's why we're here. So love you all, premium. I'll see you in a few minutes. Everyone else, thank you so much for the support. 365 days in a fucking row. and 365 more to come. We'll start tomorrow with episode 366, the next chapter of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, especially the most muscular podcast that's been on for a year straight. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Thank you so much for wishing me a happy Swoleversary. Thanks for watching every day live at 12 noon Eastern time right here on Facebook. Thanks for watching on YouTube and listening to the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. Peace, McGeese, Deuce, Magoose. Papa Swolio is out. Later, team.